What's up, everybody? It's Joe from Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania with Old This Week. As you know, the big news around here, of course, is our Black Friday promotion started last week. It has been super busy, so let's hit the hits real quick. 20% off most custom shop guitars with all caps Black Friday 20, Black Friday 20. Get you 20% off custom shop. Black Friday 15 on all new gear. Black Friday 10 on used gear, some accessories. And then we have this blowout section, which has this crushing deals. Those guitars are already marked down. The prices are silly, amazing. We can do some 0% financing with some of this stuff. It's not necessarily the 36 months that has a heavy fee on it. So just reach out to us and we'll tell you what financing we can do with each deal. We've been doing tons of financing, so we're happy to do that for you and find a good balance between getting you that smoke show price and getting you the 0% financing. We're super excited about that. Trade-ins, have some cool trades this week. I'm not gonna lie, Black Friday has just been swallowing us and we've been taking a ton of trades. So we're definitely lagging, but I do have some cool stuff today. So I'm excited to show you that. Definitely some cool things that are like really budget focused, and I have some cool what they call factory used tailors. We don't get as many factory used tailors as we used to, but those are guitars that are basically things that they're not demos. They're just something that maybe has like a slight blem or something on it that they want to send out to us and get you a great price on. So without further ado, check out empiremusic.com. Hit us up. Use those coupon codes. We have the chat. Let us know what you need. We'll get you fixed up. But for now, here are all the used guitars we're going to show you this week. All right, first one up here is this Epiphone Les Paul custom Widow. The finish is so stunning and stark that it eroded my vocal abilities. This is really cool. It's a mahogany body with a flame maple top, Epiphone Pro Bucker pickups, which is the design is modeled after the custom Buckers. It's a true ebony fingerboard. This is part of the Inspired by Gibson line. ABR one stop piece. Super comfortable. It's weight relieved, so it's not crazy heavy. Grover Rotomatic tuners, and then the obvious Widow package and the Indigo burst. So you know that blue binding, the kind of the Indigo finish throughout. Super cool. Double-sided. Definitely a rock guitar. It's pretty awesome, and it feels really good in hand. Which with these Epiphones, sometimes you have to worry about. Or any Gibson, if you're a weight person, if you're worried about the weight, be kind of something to pause on. This one is very comfortable in hand. Next up, here is a Fender Mod Shop guitar. As you know, if you want to cheat on us and buy a guitar from Fender and tell them what you want, sorta, for maybe a fair or unfair price, that's up to you. You can go to the Mod Shop site on Fender. And this is an American Strat with a V-Mod pickups, which is HSS design. It's a hardtail, which I think is the coolest part about this guitar. So no tremolo. I love hardtail Strats. So super nice. Definitely lightweight maple fingerboard. It says vintage style tuners. And another kind of cool part about it is C to D neck shape. So C up here, then it gets flatter as you might on the neck carve, a little sleeker, Olympic white with the tortoiseshell guard. So if you look in the listing, you'll see the spec sheet has a tort guard. That's included. This customer went and modded their mod shop afterward and put a perloid guard on it, which is pretty cool. They also did these white saddles. The original saddles are included. Super comfy, really pretty guitar, and definitely a cool design with the hardtail. Next up is a Gretsch jet bass, short scale in the Surf Pearl. And this guitar's caused, this bass has caused a kerfuffle here at Empire. A bunch of people wondering, why is it $699? They're $500 new. I get you. These sell for about $400, typically used somewhere in that range. This guitar, though, has a bunch of hardware upgrades that are definitely undeniable. The KSM Foundation bridge is massive bridge. The original bridge is included. If you see the original bridge that comes with it, it is this little tin thing. This is definitely a huge step up. This bridge I think is typically around $300, and then they put in the ultra light hip shot tuners, which are $160 for a set of 4. This is a killing deal. Flats on it, the single coil pickups in here give you really cool fat sound with this flat wound, and the short scale is real thumpy. These are cool. Short scale basses are cool. I always feel like if for a guitar player it feels more at home. So if you're looking for a bass in your collection and you're a guitar player, this is something you could definitely bounce around on a little easier. But if you're just a classic bass player that loves short scale basses and you want to stay in a budget, this is $699, but the hardware alone make up for it. You get all the original hardware with it. Primo choice. All right, next up is the first of 3 Taylor factory used guitars. This is a 514 CE Builder's Edition. The Builder's Edition package has a handful of features. Obviously V-class bracing. It has the armrest, it has the recessed cutaway, the recessed heel, they carve the heel back. This specific model has a Sitka spruce top and ash back and sides. Super woody. Expression system 2. The coolest thing about this specific model is this is a guitar that we typically sell in store. The 500 series build editions, the 514 and 524, almost predominantly sell in the store. And I always find that interesting because maybe like the ash, you're not sure what it sounds like. It's super, super woody. They also make a mahogany top version of this that we stock, all that stuff. These are guitars that people pick out when they come in and play a lot of guitars in the shop. They end up leaving with one of these often. So I would say if this isn't on your radar, just new or used, check out those 500 Builders editions. Super cool guitars. The ash is, like I said, it's a really kind of organic, raw sounding guitar. We've done tons of content on the new ones. This is in great shape. If you go into our listings, there might be like a slight blem on it somewhere that'll be listed in there, but the smoke deal on this 514 has a little ding right on the top there. So yeah, 514 fire stripe pickguard, super cool. Next up is this 517E Gold Label. Gold Label's been a huge part of the Taylor 2025 story, which is the V fan bracing. This is a super dreadnought, spruce top, mahogany back and sides, the black top. Finish on it was a glass, which is really cool. I'm sure this is really reflecty, but that's cool. Here's the mahogany, less reflecty. This has LR Baggs electronics in it. That V fan bracing gives you a very round, full, fat experience. There's pitch on the Gold Label, and I think is a good way to look at it, is like if Taylor existed in the 30s and 40s, what would you get? Something like this. It gives you more body, more warmth, but you still get all that note separation. You get the action control neck, which is the most adjustable neck on the planet. Really, really cool. Last up is this 814 CE, the flagship of the Taylor line. Solid spruce top, East Indian rosewood back and sides, the armrest, expression system 2. Spruce rosewood guitars are where it's at. You know, this is, to me, if Taylor had to make one guitar, this is the one guitar that would define them most. Extra bass, extra treble, so you get that sparkle up top. The Grand Auditorium body shape is super comfortable. It's great for singer-songwriters and players of all types. Definitely their signature model. Now, this is, see these? Oh, this is cool. This has a little upgrade on it. This is an SG Classic worn in like a green. I'm not sure. I should have done more research. In like a green. We're not the best in the business for nothing, folks. But this has Soap RP90s in it, a Laurel fingerboard. It just feels good. This says locking tuners on it, which maybe these are factory. Not 100% sure. Nope, they're not factory. Definitely, there's an aftermarket add-on there, which is cool. Locking tuners are always a bonus. Feels super comfy in hand. 22 frets. Standard electronics in terms of the way they work. The P90s give you that fat, clean sound. So if you're ever played an SG and you felt it was too shrill, this will fatten it up and give you that body. It just looks cool. This is a cool looking guitar. It's $369, so it won't crush your wallet. And if you've been looking to dive headfirst into SGs, here you go. This is it. Okay, last up, the Yamaha FSTA, the TRANSACOUSTIC, solid spruce top, mahogany back and sides, scallop bracing. Nobody cares about that. It doesn't matter. This is what matters. Stuff on the side that's cool. Reverb built in, chorus built in. These are cool. This is like one of those guitars that when they brought them out a handful of years ago, they showed it and they were telling us about it in advance. And I was like, this is gonna be the cheesiest, lamest thing. It's like nobody wants a bunch of built-in effects on their acoustic guitar. Then you get it like, oh, this is pretty cool. When you sit on your couch with it, you can definitely do some sweet Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here action on this guitar built in. It's fun. It's a cool songwriting tool. It just takes your instrument and your experience in hand. You know, acoustic guitar players don't have all the cool pedals set up in front of them on demand like electric guitar players often do. So this is just fun. You push a button, you get reverb, push a button, you get chorus. You can blend them together. You can choose how loud it is. It's simple. The guitar feels and sounds great. It's just a fun instrument that sounds really good and is built well. So pretty sweet choice there. All right, Black Friday coupons. Hit empiremusic.com, hit the Black Friday channel. Big box right on the homepage. It'll tell you all the coupon codes for everything you're after. Don't forget the blowout section, which is the smoke show, super discount stuff. Things that we bought too many of, things that were delivered at incorrect times, things that we bought too many of and were delivered at incorrect times, which is a great majority of it. If you get an amazing deal, always a pro setup. We'll always take care of you. We're happy to chat with you on the site. Give us a call at the shop, get you taken care of. Hit that trade-in portal, tell us about your trades, and we'll get you fixed up as always. Thank you for watching.